Hey Libra, how are you? Welcome back to my channel, you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. Just know how thankful I am to have you here. I send you much love and light. And if this is your first time to my channel, my name is Lynn and this is Passion Heart Tarot. Thank you for everything. I love you guys. So this is going to be your love reading, Libra. So this is going to be for the month of March. So whenever you come across this, it doesn't matter whether it's the beginning, middle, end. This is what Spirit is going to show us for the month of March. So before I begin your reading, I just want to take a moment to invite the white light of the Holy Spirit. All right, Libra, so let's take a look and see what is going on around you guys, and then we'll see the energy that we have coming in. So let's take a look at the present. Let's see what Spirit shows us. So there's Leo energy that's around you guys, or you could have that in your chart. It's funny because there's a lot of indecisive energy that's here. Overall, this is how someone feels: hot and cold, on again, off again, in and out of the connection. That's what I can see. And it's because this person, it's like their head takes over at times and then their heart takes over at times. So like their intellect and emotion is all rocky, it's all over the place. So this is how someone is feeling. It could be your feelings, Libra, or it could be someone that you're involved with and how they're feeling about you. The crazy thing though is that there's so much happiness on the one hand, holding on so tight to the connection, and then you have someone else's energy who is, they're being pessimistic about things, and it's like they don't want to keep looking at this connection, they don't want to keep looking at this person, yet they are unable to let go. They keep going back and forth with their emotions. So you might be dealing with someone who you think everything is fine 1 second, and then it's like the energy changes and you can't figure out what's going on with this person. Or that could even be like the mood that you're in now, Libra. Very much back and forth, thinking about the good, holding on to the good memories, but then it's like something else will come up and it makes you feel like things are turned upside down in a sense. Some of you might even be worrying about money right now, and that could definitely be a factor that affects your mood. So this is very interesting energy to see, just because of the contrast of it, where it's like high and low. It's like I'm holding on and I'm letting go. I'm watching you constantly and now I don't want to look at you. That's what's going on. It makes me wonder why. I know someone here is afraid to let go of the connection, yet at the same time also afraid to open their heart fully to this person. So that's why they keep going back and forth, back and forth. So you have someone who's watching the other one all the time, spying on them, and then they may even deny it. There's like trying to hide the fact that they're doing it, but I can tell you that they still are. They still are watching all the time, even if they, tell people around them, or they tell their friends, like like, so yeah, sorry. I don't mean to like expose, but that is what someone's doing, even if they're pretending not to watch all the time, they are watching all the time. But there's a lot of happiness that's around for you guys, a lot of beauty. There's a lot of beauty to be received around you now, but it's like if your intellect and emotion is not in balance, you may be missing out on the positivity that's around you right now. There's like an eagerness that's here. I can see Sagittarius's energy is here as well. And then someone feeling like they are afraid to go forward. They're kind of dipping their toes in and seeing, because part of them still feels like they're not number one. They feel like they're not the top priority, and then they start to question if they're like, who's coming ahead of me? Who's interfering? Could there be someone else? I mean, because when someone's in this kind of mindset, they're going to let their head get the best of them, and then they're going to let their emotions get the best of them. So that's important for you to know, Libra, especially if this is your person's energy that you're dealing with them and you're like, what's up with them? What's going on? That's what it is. And to protect themselves, they could even be coming across as like kind of mean, short-tempered, could even be like sarcastic. It's hurtful. It's hurtful energy. It's hurtful energy. So I know that someone here feels like, they have a right to be this way, but then again at the same time, it is important to take a look and see how it's affecting those around us when we are not in balance ourselves. Think about the effect that it has on others. Okay, so I want to take a look and see this sun. So yeah, someone around you, it could even be yourself, is just going through a lot emotionally. There's a lot of highs and lows in this person's energy. Perhaps they still need to take some time to think about things. Someone may already be in that mindset where they know they just need more time to think about the connection and what they want to do. But for whoever is like this, maybe they don't realize that they should kind of be alone right now and do the thinking that they need to do to try to get a clear head to approach this situation. But I can see that if you were to walk back into someone's life, it would just make them so happy. Even the thought of being able to talk to you, see you, spend time with you. Because I know you haven't fully let go of things. You haven't, even if you try to. I see that you haven't. And that's good for you to know, especially if you're just this confused about how you feel and what you really want. I can see that you haven't, although you put up a front, a protective front like a guard, you really haven't let go. But you're afraid to open up at the same time, looking at this person, not wanting to look at them. Okay, Libra, I want to take a look at this 10 of Pentacles in reverse here. So it's funny to see like this queen keeps coming through over and over. It just speaks to the mood that someone is in of being very protective, closed off, and then trying to be open again and then shutting down again. So it's like throughout the month, this person is just, they're not sure about what they want to do, but they are still holding on. So that's important for you to know, especially if this is your person's energy and you feel like they keep pushing you away and bringing you back. Know that they are still holding on. But there's just this mindset of feeling very trapped, like all these emotions that they're feeling is starting to like close around them and make them question things, examine things. Okay, so that's what's going on with you guys. So what really needs to happen though is for someone to just take the time perhaps that they need to be alone. Give this person space. Give them their space that they need if they're asking for it. And if they're in this mood of being like things are like touchy and it feels like things keep getting misinterpreted because someone is not able, they can't think clearly at this time because they're feeling so much and they don't know what to do with all of these feelings that they have. Okay, Libra. So it's important to give them space, especially if they have their sword out like this, or if this is your energy. Taking space for yourself right now will be productive for you. Because I know you don't want to keep hurting this person by pushing them away and bringing them back, because ultimately I can see where you really don't want to let them go. All right, Libra. So let's have Spirit to show us what is coming in. What energy is coming in for the rest of the month? Pisces energy is flying out. So Gemini, Libra, Pisces, strong Pisces energy is here. So you guys could even be dealing with another Libra or have Gemini and Pisces in your chart. Things are going to get back on track in a major way. It's almost like it's going to be out of this person's hands. The one who's so indecisive and can't make a choice, it's almost like the divine is going to take over in this connection because something very fair and very balanced and the right thing is going to happen with you and your person. And let me tell you that this is a very, very special connection. There's a lot of intensity that comes along with having this kind of partner. This is someone that when you look at them, you feel like even though they're different, they're so right. You guys are so right for each other. It's a bond like within your souls, within your hearts, mind, body, and soul. It's a very blessed connection that you have here. And I can see this energy of someone opening, this is someone who's opening up their heart. So there's a shift that comes in, something comes to light. It really does. It could even be an awakening that this person has about the way that they feel. There's no denying what this is. This is someone who is deeply in love, but it's not just it's deep. It's deep because it goes back so far. It goes back to the past lives that you guys have had. And the way that you're bonded together and cemented together in that way. It's like recalling things. So much major arcana is in front of me. So that's how Spirit is letting us know that this is going to be a significant realization that someone has. There's a lot of justice that's coming in. So things are going to feel fair. They're going to feel balanced. I want to look and see why this strong Pisces energy is here and what's coming to light. Because it's definitely going to dawn on someone what this connection is and how they feel and how they should be treating the other one, treating them very special, because that's what this connection is, and that is truly how they feel. Although someone has their guard up, I have to tell you that the feelings are mutual. I know it doesn't make it okay because someone is being hurt by that energy, but I can see where things are going to clear up. They are. Okay, Libra, let's look at this moon. Yep, that's what it is. There's a lot of happiness that you guys have coming in. I mean, this is like, wow, that's beautiful. It's coming back together. Someone's coming back. Someone's coming back for their person and letting their guard down. I love seeing that because it hurts this person to be closed off like that, to have to be, guarded and protected because they don't want to get hurt. Someone's letting their walls down. They're going to be vulnerable. And when they do that, it brings so much love and light and positivity into their life. So this is what's happening is like it's dawning on someone about the path that they're supposed to go down, realizing the connection, maybe seeing it for the first time because it's like coming from the darkness to the light, making things fair. There's a lot of love, romantic energy that you have around you. So some of you are in this mindset, of being able to open yourself up to it and taking off this blindfold, seeing what's right in front of you. You have someone here who wants to bring balance into your life, who will fight for you, fight next to you, support you if you will let them. And I can see that many of you are going to choose that path because there's something happens that makes it dawn on you just how special this person is and how special the connection is with them. So it could be a realization that someone has about you, Libra, or it could be, waking up and seeing, what's right in front of you. So it's very positive. You have a lot of positivity that's coming in. Someone's letting their guard down. They're going to be vulnerable and this is getting the person that they deserve. I mean, this is what it is. So you have a lot of justice coming in. Getting what you've deserved, Libra. And this could even be how someone feels. They feel like they deserve to have you in their life. And I can see where the both of you are going to be ready. Ultimately, you are. It's not without still hesitation on someone's part, but it's like the divine timing of things will take over and make this connection go in the right direction like it's supposed to, because that's what's meant to be. That this is something that is meant to be. Okay, I want to take a look and see why, what are these hesitancies, why? But don't let it get you down. I know that someone's energy is like all over the place, but the right thing is going to happen. Justice will be served, and there's a definite partnership that is here. Someone has these things that they're still holding on to, like these demons from the past. It's funny because, these are the lovers here on this card with this Capricorn energy. So what's happening is like they keep, it's sad because they keep looking back at what hurt them before when they gave into a connection that they felt, could have felt like it was a once in a lifetime thing in that moment, but looking back now, realizing that it was false, that it wasn't the real thing. Just because it glittered, it wasn't solid gold. So what's happening is like this person is looking back at that, starting to realize, and then looking forward at the connection that they have currently in front of them and seeing it in a whole new light. Because I can tell you that's where things were getting all twisted in this person's head. That's why they weren't able to make a decision before, because they thought they had the real deal. But now that they can reflect and look back, they see that it wasn't actually what they thought, and that their true love is in front of them now. So it makes me wonder, whoever this is that's trying to come back because they realize it, are they going to be met with resistance? Is someone going to kind of put their guard up to save face? I can see the energy of like kind of going back and forth, and because although they want them there so bad, they still need to like hear the right things. This person needs to say the right things. So this is important to know, because even if you do try to walk back into this person's life because you've had this realization, like I can see, and you know that it's something that's meant to be, it's the path that you're meant to go down, just be prepared for this person to have their guard up when it comes to you, whoever this is. Just be prepared to have to explain yourself, because they might be in an argumentative attitude when it comes to it. But if you can just say what's on your mind, what's in your heart, and the realizations that you've had, you have to walk in with your heart open. Because I can tell you that although they want to, say, oh, how you hurt me, and you guys may like go back and forth, it's not going to lead to anything that blocks the connection. This is something that's going to be embraced. Although someone feels like, okay, I need to say what I need to say too, they have to say their piece as well. So don't worry about that, because it's something that is right. It's supposed to happen. I mean, this is something that's meant to be. Someone's closing the door to the past finally, because they can see that what they had before wasn't real. They thought that they had their partner. They thought that they had their true person, their match, their equal. but they realized that it wasn't. And that is the main blockage because they kept looking at that, thinking that that was something, but it'll dawn on them that it's not. Okay, Libra, so just know that you have a lot of positivity, a lot of beautiful energy is coming in for you guys with your person. So I'm happy to see this for you. I really am. Coming back together, reuniting, making a decision, and going down a path together. So all that energy is around you now, Libra. So it could be something that you choose to do, or it could be something that you're waiting for this person to walk back into your life. And they've taken a good hard look at, if I go down this path, what will it be like? What was it like when I went down that path before? And they are choosing the path with you. And it's not that they were treating you like an option, although someone feels like they were. This is someone who was holding on to a lot of toxicity and negativity, and then letting it spill over into this connection because they thought that it's always going to be like that, or it'll always amount to something negative, feeling tied down, feeling chained to their person. So they're releasing that, which is a beautiful thing. All right, Libra, so I'm going to stop your reading right there. Just know how much I love you guys. Thank you for everything. And if you are new to my channel and you haven't already subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you do comment, give this video a thumbs up, share it. And until next time, I send you guys much love and light, and I will talk to you soon.